This is the arc of the comic commonly referred to as the Pirate Arc, although each issue has a specific title. We'll start with issue number 13, The Salty Sea Mare. Before we even get into this, though, can I just say I love cover B? It's got the main six interacting with the pirate ship, with Rainbow Dash looking all tough and unbelievably adorable. This cover was illustrated by Sarah Richard. She illustrated 2 of the promotional covers for issue 5, did the retail or incentive covers for issue 11 and 12, and on top of doing this cover, also did cover B for issue 14. She's also going to be doing cover A for issue 16, but I haven't seen what it looks like yet. She has a fantastic sketch style, and like I said before, I just love Rainbow Dash on this cover. Oh, and the sea ponies are cool, I guess. Anyway, comic. Right, sorry. We open up with the main six and Spike going to Horseshoe Bay, Applejack saying they deserve some R&R. Spike again acts as pack mule, carrying everything for the others. Luckily, this time, it's a pretty reasonable load. In Sleepless in Ponyville and Rarity Takes Manhattan, it shows Rarity as someone who takes literally everything with her when she goes on vacation, and we only ever see other people carrying her stuff. It's nice to see, at least, that Spike is lugging around something reasonable for a change. And Rainbow Dash, again, is adorable in this scene with her sunglasses and popsicle. The next panel, though, we get the real reason why they're taking the vacation to Horseshoe Bay. Fluttershy has been taking care of a fish named Gil, and now that he's healed, Fluttershy needs to bring him back to the ocean. The others are accompanying her there and use the trip for their much-needed vacation. Fluttershy is apprehensive, but her friends tell her to take it slow. They then immediately start having fun, and we see Fluttershy all depressed in the background. I really like that each of the characters here have an activity that fits their character. We see Applejack climbing a tree to harvest a pineapple, Rarity lounging around with a fruity drink while Spike fans her with a giant leaf, Twilight's reading some maps and using a compass, and Rainbow Dash is flying around with a boomerang, and Pinkie Pie is enjoying being pinched by crabs. Whatever floats her boat. It's revealed that the juice Rarity's drinking is from Horseshoe Bay, and it's so sweet that it acts as a truth serum, so much so that Rarity reveals that she actually likes the color puce. Fluttershy has second thoughts about releasing Gil and takes him back, but then immediately they get splashed by a giant wave, which is revealed to have come from a boat that just landed on the beach. We get a full shot of the front of the pirate ship, which looks really cool, by the way, and then we're introduced to a new character who is the captain of that ship. Most obvious reference here is that he looks like Jack Sparrow. The captain informs the main six that he's looking for a crew, and asks them if they've seen any stallions that fit the job. I love the reactions they all have here. Rainbow Dash is amazed to see a real pirate. The boomerang comes back and clunks her in the back of the head without her even noticing. Rarity spits her drink out and marvels at the captain, and Spike just gives her this look. Rainbow Dash tries to convince the captain to take down the main six as his crew, with Twilight as navigator, Rarity as tailor, Applejack as cook, Spike as parrot, and Pinkie as Crab Army General. Rainbow Dash is about to explain what Fluttershy can do, but in a surprising move, Fluttershy flies up to the ship and says she's ready for duty. She sees it as an opportunity to get back Gil, who was lost in the wave that splashed her when the ship landed. With the crew ready to go, the captain reveals their destination to be the Galapagos Islands, an unprecedented triple pun combo. Galloping, ponies, ghost, spooky, and Galapagos being a real location reference. Galapagos Islands. Twilight's initially unwilling to go, but when the captain challenges her navigational skills, she's ready for action. Before they set sail, the captain lays out his quest: find his old crew and get his special map back, the map of the Wandering X. Eventually, Rainbow Dash spots land, and we learn the captain's been ordering Spike to throw a message in the bottle overboard every hour. They dock at the Galapagos Island, and Spike, Fluttershy, and Applejack stay behind with the captain, while Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity go off onto the island to find the crew. I love Applejack's Jolly Roger chef hat. The rest of the main six also have pirate costumes on, with Twilight wearing a purple shirt, bandana, and tiny spectacles, Rarity wearing a pirate hat with large feathers, Fluttershy wearing a giant pirate hat, Pinkie Pie wearing a striped shirt and a bandana, Spike wearing an eye patch, and Rainbow Dash wearing a vest and a bunch of bandages. Rainbow Dash, Pinkie, Rarity, and Twilight arrive in town on the island, and we see some funny gags involving a poker game and pirate versions of Big Mac, Granny Smith, and the CMC. Twilight tries to get the attention of the people there, but Rainbow Dash swoops in on a rope and asks in a pirate accent where the map is. Everyone looks at Rainbow Dash, and one of them asks who they are, to which Rainbow Dash replies, in possibly the best panel in the whole issue, that she and her friends are the 4 ponies of the apocalypse. I love this panel. We get to see Rainbow Dash looking incredibly hot-headed, but what really sells it is the expressions on Pinkie, Rarity, and Twilight. Rainbow Dash says they're the best pirates known to the sea, and the pony who spoke up earlier doesn't buy it for a second. In a surprising move, Rainbow Dash then steals his sword, and then she and the rest of the crew with her fight off the pirates and actually win, with Rainbow Dash giving the finishing move by disarming 3 pirates in a row. This is why I love the comic series. Only here are you going to see ponies fight pirates and kick ass doing it. The victory is short-lived, though, as more pirates show up and surround them. Before we get to see what happens next, though, the comic cuts back to the crew on the ship, and we see Fluttershy trying to look for Gil in the water. Unfortunately for Gil, Fluttershy spots him and scoops him up out of the water. She then puts him into a coconut full of water. Applejack's getting suspicious of the captain, though, who refused to give any further details about what his quest was, other than the location of the crew and the map. And then she remembers that she packed a bunch of fruit before leaving. Most importantly, she packed the pineapples from Horseshoe Bay. She brings out the captain and Fluttershy 2 glasses of pineapple juice and gets a Bond villain line. The captain then reveals under the effects of the juice that the map will lead him back to a great treasure, and that he can't live without it. We then cut back to the crew on the island, and they've been cornered by the pirates, who are asking them about the map of the Wandering X. The pirates warn them that nothing good can come of the map, but Rainbow Dash calls them a bunch of wusses. They get insulted and are about to throw them in the brig, but Twilight tries to talk them out of it, and Pinkie Pie blurts out that she's a princess. We get some more fun facial expressions. The pirates get literal dollar signs in their eyes, thinking about returning the princess for money, and Twilight agrees to share any treasure they find, but when one of them is about to kidnap her with ransom in mind instead, Twilight shows him why she's a princess in the first place and zaps everyone, but not until we get a Hulk reference. The pirates reluctantly agree to help out the main 6, and they reveal the captain's name, Hoofbeard. They explain that Hoofbeard drove them ragged and himself mad, chasing after an X that magically moved right on the paper. A deal's a deal, though, and they lead Twilight and her friends over to a pit where they left the map. Unfortunately for them, though, the pit doesn't just have a map. It also has a giant ghost crab. I had a ton of fun reading this issue. The setting, the new characters, the costumes, the action, Rainbow freaking Dash, it was awesome. The pirate setting was pretty interesting, something I'd really like to see animated in the show. The facial expressions on display here were funny as well, my favorite of course being the panel where Pinkie, Twilight, and Rarity are all completely surprised by Rainbow Dash. We'll continue this review next time with issue number 14, X Marks the Spots.
There once was a man named Gold Roger, who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking, but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching for One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Dreaming. Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Zolo. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Here's how the story goes. We find out about a treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy.
King of the pirates. He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. His name's Zolo, he's just like a samurai and a L-A-D-Y. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring.
Set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Set sail for One Piece.